going to move on, and I know that if you have any specific questions and such, you can always just stop Dr. Colgan throughout the day and such, and he will certainly help and advise and such. It is my honor today to also bring to the stage one of my dear friends. And as Dr. Colgan said, when you're building this business and you're locking arms with your friends that you want to help, I have to tell you this woman is at one of the top of my list. First of all, she's a Crystal executive. She's a one-star Golden Circle. And why she is up here is that she knows what it's like to go through kind of a change of evolving her health as well as her financial opportunity. She is an IsaBody Challenge seventh place winner in 2012. Her goal is to be able to replace her husband's income and bring him home. She's been a mother of 21 years to her children. And most importantly, we've shared some wonderful opportunities with the continued growth. We spent 2 years ago, we went to Belize together for David Wood's Beyond Courage event to learn how to be better speakers and how to increase our capacity to understand this business. And so will you please stand, will you welcome my good friend, Miss Angela Radtke. Woo! Thank you, honey. Thanks. Go for it, baby.
I've got the clicker. I've got the clicker. Yeah, I'm best that way. I have 2 kids. Used to have them both hands full. Oh, Carol, thank you so much for that warm introduction. And, you know, truly, I am so honored to be a part of this company. And more than that, to be a part of this team. I have these beautiful connections with these wonderful leaders that I've met. Carol Waldenberg, thank you, thank you, thank you. Joni Brewer, and my personal sponsor, Tricia Hagelstein. I am just so grateful for all your leadership and your friendship, and I just love you guys, so thank you so much. Holy cow, wasn't Dr. Colgan fantastic? What great information. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for sharing from your heart. I appreciate you and all that you share with us. So the other thing is I want to thank you guys. So I know that there's a lot of things you could be doing on a Saturday, right? Family things, chores, getting ready for winter. And so I just want to thank you for taking time out of your busy schedule and being here with us today. So I know it's not always comfortable to be in a room of people that you don't know, but here's what I want you to do. I want you to look at your neighbor to your left and your neighbor to your right, and I want you to give them a big high five and say, "Thanks for coming, neighbor." All right, I love it, I love it. Thanks for playing at 100%. Is it okay with you if I share my story? Yes. Okay. So I believe that each and every one of us deserves to live in a body of optimal health. And I believe that the destructive influences of financial stress can be overcome by financial freedom. So before IsaGenics, I was uncomfortable in my own skin. I had tried everything to lose weight and nothing worked for me. Atkins, Weight Watchers, FinFin, you name it, nothing worked. And I was tired all the time. I woke up tired in the morning and I just felt like I was dragging myself through each day. And I didn't know you were supposed to wake up with energy. I just thought that's how everybody was. But I was introduced to IsaGenics at a medical appointment for my son, and I've been using the products now for about 3 years, and I simply cannot imagine a day in my life without IsaGenics. For me, it's been a bit of a weight loss journey. I've lost 65 pounds, and thank you. So for me, that's gone from squeezing into my jeans to living in them, so I'm really having the time of my life. And what I found is that, I'm more authentic with my friends and family because the me that was kind of stuffed down inside is able to shine now. And when I first found these products, honestly, I didn't know how I was going to pay for them. We had a 21-year construction company that was looking at shutting its doors. The economy had just crashed in our area, and we, were struggling to recover. And I thought, how am I going to impact my family? 21 years of being a stay-at-home mom, what was I going to do? And our house that we built with our own 2 hands, our beautiful dream house, was facing foreclosure. So took a leap of faith and dug in the corners of my wallet and got out the last little bit of money I had and paid for these products. And I didn't know what I was going to do moving forward, but I knew I would do whatever it took, right? So I very quickly found that I could get my products paid for by sharing them with a couple friends. So that's exactly what I did, right? I thought I can do that. And my first month in Isagenix, our income was medical insurance payment. And for our family, that was huge, right? Because my son has a chronic medical condition. And the next month, it was an all-state payment. So 2 drivers under the age of 21, one of those being male. You can guess the good hands people really had us. And eventually, it was a mortgage payment, which ultimately led to our mortgage company allowing us to do a modification instead of a foreclosure. So our family has gotten to stay in our family home. So it's a pretty big deal. Yeah, thank you. And thank you. And as Carol mentioned, I'm living the time of my life. Are you kidding me? If you would have told me 3 years ago I'd be spending, 10 days in Belize with amazing friendships at a leadership conference and, traveling to Texas and Santa Barbara and San Diego and Seattle, all these things, that just wasn't in my life, you guys. That wasn't, that was off the radar. And I am so grateful to be able to, be living the life of my dreams now. And so, you might be out there, you might be thinking, well, it worked for her, but is it going to work for me? What if? What if Isagenix is exactly what you've been searching for, right? I love this picture. Have you ever stood on the scale and just thought, oh, I need help? Or, sometimes I stood on the scale and I thought that was the scale screaming for help. So it did feel like that. One of the things, how many of you were here last night and got to hear Joni speak? Yeah, wasn't she just amazing? And I, too, was impacted when she talked about dreaming in color. So, no more black and white. Learn to dream in color. And Joni will probably share a little bit more about that this afternoon. But I had forgotten how to dream before Isagenix. And I am so grateful that I've learned a whole new life. And, you can too. If you just don't give up. Don't give up on your dreams, you guys. Don't give up on your goals and the things that you want to attain in life. And so I want to show you a little video of some people who didn't give up. You don't have the IsaBody video? No worries. It's a fantastic video. Punt. So it's just, you can watch it in your back office. It's at isamovie.com. It's a beautiful story of transformation and all the wonderful prizes and things that you can earn in Isagenix. And look at this. Just for reaching your goals, they give you these big giant checks. It's really fun, really fun. So this is my very, very dear friend, Jill Berth, and she lost half her body weight and 141 inches, and she is so beautiful inside and out. I mean, simply amazing. And these transformations don't stop, and they come in different forms, right? Somebody else that is very, very special to me, and I'd like to bring to the stage as he takes a sip of water, but this man has really become a dear friend to me, and I so appreciate the gifts that he brings. And he's taught me to believe, and he's taught me to see, the gift in every moment of every day. And I am just so grateful for your friendship, Ken, and so grateful that your wife is here with you today. And I'd love for you to come up and share your story. Woo!
Wow, thanks a lot, Angela. I almost choked on my water there. Perfect timing. Thank you. I told her a little trick that when she goes to kiss me on the cheek, I'm going to turn. No, anyway. So I like that picture, that scale up there where it said the word help. And that's a lot of what we're focused on is helping people lose the extra weight that they don't want or don't need or is completely unhealthy. My story is a little different. I'm a martial arts practice for 25 years. And when I first started this, I thought, gosh, I need a product I could sell in my store. And so that's what I kind of did. I got on board for having a retail product I could have and sell in my store where I sell other equipment and fitness stuff. So I didn't think, I'm a martial artist, I'm a guy, I'm in good shape, I don't need it. And it wasn't until I was actually at an event and I had a young gal tell me, we were meeting each other, you know, say, hi, I'm Ken, I'm so-and-so, and, you know, how you like the products? And I was like, I don't use them. And she goes, what? I said, no, I don't need them. And she goes, yeah, you do. And I thought, 25-year practiced, not bad at martial arts. I'll break you in half. And I didn't understand that. And she goes, no, I'm a nutritionist. I know what I'm talking about. I didn't think I needed them either until I started using the products. And she goes, it changed me. And I said, okay. All right, at least I'm rational. I don't want to break you in half right now. I'll go ahead and try that. And so I did. And the transformation that I got was different. I mean, I wasn't looking at losing weight. However, over a few months, I have a before and after picture different than this one, where I literally lost 2.5 face sizes. I mean, it was a little rounder than it is right now. So that was different. But what really happened to me was my strength. My performance, that kind of thing went up. So what I decided to do is to show some of my other men friends that didn't need it, that you know, that I'm too old kind of attitude, or I'm set in my ways kind of mentality is a lie. And so I said, this is what I'm going to do in 30 days. I said, I'm not going to do any cardio. I'm going to work out 3 days a week. I'm going to be reasonable, 50 minutes, 3 days a week. I'm just going to focus on what my nutrition is. And that's what I did. So, yeah, I got the hair off my chest too, but that was for a photo shoot. But the difference was in my lean mass. I mean, I actually lost a little bit of weight unintentionally, but I put on more structure and more capability. So, so that's my story. Next time, watch me. I'm going to joke for a second.
I love his transformation story. So I have a new friend that has an amazing transformation story, and I met him last night, and I grabbed him, and I said, listen, you have got to share tomorrow. Will you please come and share your story? So I would love to introduce to you my new friend, Dwayne, if you'd like to come up and share your transformation.
All right, as she said, I'm Dwayne Wright. I'm on my 3rd IsaBody challenge, so I love IsaBody. Okay, so my story is, I don't know if he has the picture. Okay. When I started 8 months ago, I weighed 280 pounds. I was extremely exhausted, just like she talked about. Came home from work, I was exhausted. I laid on the couch till it was time for me to get up and have dinner, went back, crashed on the couch. Then till it was time to get the kids to bed, got the kids to bed and rushed to bed as soon as I could. Woke up the next day just to do it all over again. Then my neighbor Barb Oviatt introduced me to Isagenix, and I just wanted to lose a few pounds. She, you know, guaranteed me I could lose 7 to 15 pounds in a 9-day period. I lost 20, and I realized then that this wasn't about weight loss. It was about good nutrition, and my whole life changed. I decided to throw away my weight loss goal and just focus on becoming healthy. So since that time, I dropped to 190 pounds, and I took clothes, sold them in a garage sale. The ones that I didn't sell, I burned them because I'm never going back. And as she said, you know, I didn't know how I was going to pay for this. My wife saw my results, wanted on it, and, you know, we made it happen. We introduced a few friends that were asking us questions, managed to get our products paid for, you know, the first month, and it's just been amazing ever since.
Thank you. Thank you for that awesome story. Don't we have amazing products, you guys? I mean, are you kidding me? This is just fantastic. So I want to go over some of the, especially because we didn't get to show the video, some of the prizes and such. So how many of you right now are entered in the IsaBody challenge? Fantastic. Congratulations. Kudos to you. Those of you who didn't have your hands up, why not? Why not? Okay, so, oops. No, I'm not clicking. Who's clicking? That's it. Who's clicking? I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. It's doing it on its own. I had it sitting here, I promise. Ooh. So anyways, it's a $25,000 grand prize. You get a photo shoot, you get private training with some of the top people in Isagenix, David Wood, you get to train with Jill and Scott Knight, and you get to some training with Kathy Cooper herself. It's phenomenal. So what I'm really excited about is just for entering the challenge and completing the challenge. The key, you guys, is you have to complete the challenge. Just for doing that, you get a $200 gift certificate, and you get this nifty little exclusive t-shirt, and your name goes into a drawing to win the IsaBody cruise. And that's every 16 weeks. You can just keep entering and get that stuff. So there's 3 judging periods: NYKO, Top Achievers, and Celebration. So what that means is that your IsaBody challenge is always open. You can start at any time. You don't have to wait. So those of you that didn't raise your hand, you don't have to wait to NYKO. You don't have to wait till Top Achievers today. Have somebody take your picture and get started right away. There's 5 finalists in each of those judging periods, and I'm kind of cheating with my notes here because we recently changed it and there's so many exciting things. So 5 finalists per judging period. Each of those finalists wins $3,000 cash and trips, and they get to go on the IsaBody cruise. There's also what is super, super exciting, and I love that Isagenix has kind of spread the wealth here. So there is 10 honorable mentions as well per period. So 10 people each judging period get $1,000. You get tickets to the main events. And I just want to say that, like Dwayne, I am a serial challenger. I'm on my 7th challenge. Why not? I get $200 every 16 weeks. Why wouldn't I? And they're going to draw. I'm going to stick gum to the back of my little ticket for that. I want to go on that cruise so darn bad. And it's a fantastic community. And we have a private Facebook page. And you've got the amazing podcast that Jill and Scott Knight do. So really, you know, those of you that are here, you know, you're a leader. So lead by example. How can you expect your team and people that you're bringing in to do this if you're not doing it? So please get signed up for the IsaBody Challenge. So I would like to leave you with one question. Where will you be a year from now? Nothing's going to change unless you change it. And this year is going to go by whether you take action or not. So take massive action on your dreams and goals, you guys. You deserve it. You deserve to live an amazing life.